Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along, a siren serenade. You're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. I was deaf to the ringing bells, wanting me to break, deafened by the sirens' soothing lies. I can't leave, I am in too deep, been sinking for a while, prisoner to the same thing I despise, devoted to a fake. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along, a siren serenade. You're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along, a siren serenade. You're ringing out your prey. Your lungs are wrecking, you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory.
Welcome all to the first live showcase reaction of 2023. The big showcases, of course. We've had a small one, of course, the Developer Direct at the beginning of the year, but that's not a big showcase. That's a little one. That's a teeny one. This is one of the big ones. The big boys are coming out to play now. So PlayStation after
Forgot
over...
the indie showcase.
Yeah, the big, of course, yeah. That's the biggest of showcases.
The biggest and most important one, most certainly.
Definitely.
I am not kidding, dude.
It definitely had the most games, that's for sure. But yes, it's the first of the big boys today, and excitedly, it's PlayStation going first for probably the first time in quite some time. They usually kind of wait off, see what Xbox is doing, and then kick back and amend their show accordingly. But now they've got the confidence to go first, so I'm looking forward to it. We definitely need to see what they've got cooking.
They better have the confidence. It's been 2 years since their last showcase.
Yep. So they should have plenty of info by now, surely. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get straight into the introductions and then get into our final predictions before the show goes live. And, of course, people in the chat, I want to see what your predictions are as well. What you want to see, what you think won't be shown, and what your dream game being shown off is as well. But before we do that, let's get into the intros. Marion, our guest panelist for this evening, sir. How are you doing today? What you been up to?
Hello. Well, what I've been doing is study, and more study.
But
But
almost
outside of
over.
that, I've been managing to play some Spider-Man Remaster and Jedi Survivor, of course.
Nice.
And right now, I'm excited to see more exclusive games coming from PlayStation.
Yes, most definitely. Definitely, in fact. And congratulations on graduating, of course, Marion. Well done.
Thank you
And
very much.
best of luck in the
Congrats.
next set, because I know you're going up a level now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm leveling up.
Yes, indeed. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Next up, Boxy. How you doing, sir? What you been up to? What you been playing?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm excited. Hey, Dutch, we're kicking off showcase season today. Isn't that exciting?
It's very
It's
exciting.
like a couple of awesome weeks ahead, dude. We have the showcase today. I'm driving to France next week. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching the Summer Game Fest from there. And just before the Xbox shows kick off, I'll be back. We're going to do the big prediction show. We're going to do the live reaction shows here on your channels to the Xbox showcase, to the Ubisoft showcase, to the Xbox Extended showcase. And all that is going to happen within the next 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks. So, dude, I'm super excited. So, yeah, cannot wait. Cannot wait to see what Sony has been cooking. Man, it's been 2 years since they had a show. 2 freaking years. And Dutch, you said it like last week also on this show. We kind of know the roadmap for Xbox, but we have no clue what Sony has in store for us. So outside, of course, of Spider-Man and Wolverine, the twin Insomniac games. But other than that, what are they cooking? We're going to see it tonight. I'm excited, man. And then all the other shows coming up. It's gonna be awesome, an awesome few weeks. So yeah.
Absolutely.
You asked also another question, but I forgot it.
What games you
What
been
I
playing?
have been playing.
Yes.
Yeah. What are the games? And I'm so excited to see games today. I've totally forgot about the ones I've been playing, dude. Mostly Zelda.
Yeah.
That game just took over. It's really, really good. What can I say? I've said, I think, something similar last week. The game is not impressive on a technical level. Graphics do not look good per se. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not like a super beautiful game. It runs at 30 FPS. So technically, not an impressive game, not at all. But its gameplay is just awesome, man. They nailed it with this one. And the scope of the world, and you have the base world, and then you have the sky world and the dungeons down below. What's it called? The underground.
Yeah.
And everything is just so massive, and the physics in this game are top notch, dude. Like, you can interact with almost every object. You can build the craziest shit, and it's like. It's crazy. It's a really good game. I like it a lot more than Breath of the Wild. I wasn't the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild. Not that Breath of the Wild wasn't a good game. It was a good game, but it wasn't a good Zelda game, you know?
Yeah.
Didn't have that Zelda vibe. And while I still don't think that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a 10 out of 10, is a lot better. It has a lot more of this Zelda magic, you know. It's just an awesome game, and I'm getting goosebumps so many times because a lot of nostalgia swings there with the Zelda franchise. So yeah, man, I've been enjoying that. And may I shout out the super chat that just came in,
Yes,
Dutch,
yes.
from Mr. Joanna Dark. And dude, he says, Boxenberger, are you looking forward to the Kojima being at the Sony showcase? I know you love his games. Also, hello to everyone on the panel. It's like saying I like pineapple on pizza, dude. I don't like
True though, isn't it?
It's
Boxy
I
is the
don't
biggest
know.
Kojima stan. He loves him to bits.
Yeah, absolutely. And so
whilst
yeah,
we're on the super
why-
chats, actually, before we kind of go into that, a quick shout out to the awesome channel memberships of both Studus, 15-month membership, throwing the shields up in the chat there, and of course Paul AFC, who's also 15 months, and he says, shout out to the panel in chat, bring the games. Completely agree.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, Kojima. Yeah, dude, that's why I'm here with you guys doing the live reaction because if something Kojima related comes up, it might help my fall asleep, but then I have you guys to wake me up. So
Yeah,
and that's the only time someone is allowed to talk over the interesting stuff. So I'm gonna mute you all, everyone here. If you guys talk about over the interesting stuff, so we're not gonna do that for everyone in the chat. We will make this as enjoyable as possible, and Dutch is actually streaming at 1440p and 60 FPS, so he's doing the local upscaling thing before streaming this out. So you guys have probably chosen the best, at least from an image quality, the best way to watch this showcase. So definitely gonna be an awesome day today. So
definitely.
but now let the others talk, dude. I'm already rambling on.
It's all
That's
good.
what I do when I'm excited.
We've got time to get through before this show goes live.
Yeah, but we want to do the predictions, dude. We want to do the predictions.
It's gonna be fun. Shout out to quickly Lord Metroid, who's been a member for 1 month now. Thank you, sir. And of course, you can say something on your free member chat every month, so your super member chat. So feel free to say something if you want to on there as well, and we'll read it out. But next up, Ghosts of Tsushima. Of course, no doubt there's one game you're hoping to see here, and is that Ghost of Tsushima? How are you doing today, sir?
No, I'm not really. Not really Ghost of Tsushima. The Ghost of Tsushima was because I was gone so long.
We could have just tied that in there, but
yeah, it was more of a. I was dead. I was gone for just shy of a year or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was a more nod to that. Although I wouldn't be upset if they showed Ghost of Tsushima too. I don't think they will though.
Yeah.
I think a lot. Well, hang on, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm tired, as seems to be the norm these days.
Yep.
I'm in the middle of and I think it's an 8 or 9 day working week.
Lovely.
Yeah, and
Damn.
I was up at 4 o'clock this morning for work. But I had my mid-afternoon nap to make sure I wasn't a grouchy, grumpy shom. I was knackered. I sat down and just ended up just nodding off. Anyway, I've not really done much gaming in the last week or two. I bought Vampire Masquerade.
Nice.
So I think it was like 17 quid or something in the sale. It's not what I expected. It's a lot slower than I thought, but I'm still gonna have a crack on with it. And what was the other game I played recently? Oh yeah, I finished Redfall. I'm not gonna go back to that purely on the basis that the achievements have now rounded up. So I have a 5 at the end, whereas before I had like a 3 or a 2.
Yeah, was that thanks to Redfall?
Years. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's just I'm just not going back to that game because I don't want to get another achievement in it.
Yep.
It was an alright game. My enthusiasm for it died down in the second half of it.
Yeah.
Primarily because it was just the same thing on a different map. You know, go to safe house, do mission, kill vampire, get skull next, and you had more time to do it. And there was no variety of it. I actually enjoyed the game somewhat, but the lack of variety and just doing the same things and the missions are all the same. It was just it's the same issue I had with when I was saying about Spider-Man. You know, when I platinumed that, like the having to do all the crime things, which had the same 5 crimes you had to do like 25 times in each district. It was annoying.
You imagine that, but doing it twice. That was my pain with that game.
Yeah.
Well, you see, I don't have any sympathy for that. The first one, you're like, cool, yeah, you're just trying to get your platinum, but then you chose to do it another time. That's on you, the second one.
Yeah.
Because you knew
It
what
is
was
on me.
coming.
It is on me, but I'm gonna try and platform as many games on PlayStation as I can. I'm not gonna do them all because some games are just they got terrible multiplayer achievements and the populace dies.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit gutted to find. People were laughing at this, but I kind of thought it was a bit sad. The Masquerades game for the PS5 that I really liked is
Vampire
no longer getting
Masquerade.
any more support. Yeah. It's still going to be up and running, but they're not doing anything extra to it, which I think is a bit sad, really, because it was a decent take on the genre, really. And I suppose if you're not Fortnite or Apex, then you're destined to fail, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, but that's something that they could have brought over to Xbox to try and boost numbers, but they never did.
Nope.
I always thought they would. I always thought there was obviously going to be that exclusivity that Sony had, and then they'd bring it over, and they just never did. So it's like, well, you can't really expect and complain that your player base has died after a year if you don't try and expand the player base. It was always the same map.
Some games that are timed exclusives.
Yeah, and it was always the same map as well. There was nothing ever really changed to the map.
Yeah,
so
that's not good.
Those that played it a lot, it gets boring.
Yeah. But
so,
hey ho. Quick shout out to Lord Metroid with the $2 super chat, and he says, "Give me that rumored Castlevania game, and we good." Well, fingers crossed.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Fingers crossed. We shall see. And saying that though, across the board, there's been a lot of people super hyped. We had the Snitch as well, who seems super hyped about the show, and obviously he's very reliable when it comes to it. He's not been wrong since I've seen him post. And he started doing little teaser streams now, as opposed to putting teasers on Twitter. I had no idea what his previous stream was. It was a 2-hour stream with a symbol in the middle of it and some smoke. I don't know. Somebody might know what that is, but he's been teasing something. So there's obviously there's a lot of good things going to be coming today. So I think a lot of people should be excited. But last but not least, General C. How are you doing today, sir? What you been up to? What you been playing?
Yeah, not too bad. I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 11 because Mortal Kombat 1 got announced last week, and I'm super excited for that. I can't wait. No.
Street Fighter better.
No.
Hype.
None of that. Not here.
Jen, by the way, can you play the campaign for Mortal Kombat 11, or you should wait for Mortal Kombat 1? Because I wouldn't play it.
What do you mean?
I mean, if I go to Mortal Kombat 11 campaign, it says you should wait for Mortal Kombat 1, which is crazy.
No, the story sort of continues from Mortal Kombat 11, so I'd say it's probably best to play Mortal Kombat 11 before 1. If you're into the story, then definitely. Because it sets up the next game, pretty much. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat, trying to get the achievements on that, because I played that on PlayStation 4 originally. So I'm playing that again on the Xbox. It is in Game Pass if anyone hasn't played it. I've been playing a bit of that Starship Troopers early access game.
Yes,
and then I refunded it because it was terribly optimized.
Oh,
Fun
I was just
game.
going to ask how good was it?
Poorly optimized. Poorly optimized.
Bad, terrible.
I was having some fun, but it's just so many of the bugs on screen at once, and it causes my PC to lag so bad. I had to drop the settings down to its lowest settings.
So the bugs were causing bugs.
Game, so yeah, the bugs were causing bugs. So I dropped it down to its lowest setting. Even then, it was still lagging. Not as bad, but
so it's a very buggy game.
Kind of annoying. Yeah, and it was just causing my PC to lag, and it sounded like my PC was in agony trying to play that game.
So it's very strange that you're complaining that a game of bugs is full of bugs.
Yeah, but yeah, I refunded that. I'm going to pick it up again when a few updates come out, but I'm not going to pay for that now. Yes, it's early access. I fully expected there to be issues, but you know what you're getting into with those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll pick that up again because it was a bit of fun, but the issues were causing me to not have fun. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of hoping for that as well. Kind of hoping for that.
And I got back into Hunt Showdown as well. I took a bit of a break from Hunt Showdown, getting back into it now because they've been teasing a new boss coming. So getting warmed up for that again. And the new boss should be coming out next month sometime. And I just can't wait for that. So yeah,
nice.
Back to Hunt for me mostly.
Nice. And last but not least, I've been playing Street Fighter, the more superior fighting game.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat for the win.
Oh, this is good. I can see this being fun this year with the fighting games. Are you gonna get Street Fighter, Jen? Are you gonna get Street Fighter?
I might do. Just to beat you.
I'll tell you what, man. The one thing I love about the new Street Fighter is the multiplayer lobbies and the way they've set that up now is so much better than it ever has been. You're literally just in this giant room. You've got arcade cabinets. You sit down in an arcade cabinet, and anybody can just come over and challenge you to a fight.
Yeah.
Or you can go into an
cool.
empty lobby with no one sitting down, and all of your friends can just go and select that lobby, and you're all in at the same time. So you can just go and watch each other fight or fight each other consistently forever.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's so well done, and I didn't see there was a few people with like super high pings, but of course that's not our fault. That's just whoever you're fighting. It's terrible internet, but even outside of that, like it was just buttery smooth, and that's probably one of the smoothest betas I've seen it from that perspective. There wasn't a hiccup, there wasn't a crash, there wasn't any issues with it at all. So yeah, very impressive. I'm super looking forward to it. It feels really good. It's super responsive.
It's definitely looking like the year for fighting games.
Oh, absolutely. We're
and I can't wait for Mortal Kombat. This is
Tekken
far
8,
superior
Mortal
to Street
Kombat,
Fighter.
Street Fighter. Cannot wait.
You know, Street Fighter reminded me of Jump Force because you had that lobby when you all socialize and
all the silly people
go. Yeah.
I did like though, and shout out to the Street Fighter devs. They put large beards in there, big glowing flowy beards. So shout out that the first game I've ever seen that's put giant flowy beards in there. So I'm a happy man.
And they also put you in the game because you had a character that looked 90% like you.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So they create a character of the open world. I'm looking forward to experiencing all that properly. But I just went in and just fought against loads of randoms and then trained against my mate who I usually kind of fight with to train on, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Is that going to be crossplay?
I think it is. It was crossplay in the beta as well. Yeah, it was crossplay in the beta.
It's gonna be crossplay.
And I tell you what,
same thing with the new Mortal Kombat.
Anybody who wasn't in Xbox, anybody who wasn't on Xbox wasn't putting up a fight. I'm not going to say anything else, but the Xbox guys could hold their own, and anybody I thought that was on other platforms wasn't that great. So yes, it's gonna be fun on launch for sure. Can't wait.
And
But
speaking of Mortal Kombat, just a minute ago, we're actually getting gameplay at the Summer Game Fest.
we
And I can't
are.
wait to see that.
Oh god, yes.
I can't wait to see some fatalities. It's going to
Yeah.
be
Oh god,
bloody
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't wait to see some fatalities that I'm gonna use on you, Jen.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's a challenge for you.
Yeah. We're going to get
We'll see.
into our predictions here. So, whilst we do that, it's got a nice little ambiance in the background here from the stream. So, I'm not going to put the music on or sound on as yet. I'm just going to keep that nice and low in the background. But yes, chaps, it's prediction time. Final predictions before the showcase goes live. Boxy, first of all, what do you think is a certainty that we'll definitely see? What do you think?
Yeah,
What is
Spider-Man
your
2.
Spider-Man 2? Yeah. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
What is your
By the
dream
way, I'm gonna
announcement?
take notes here. Who's predicting what? So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Certainty.
Certainties. You're saying Spider-Man, of course. Everyone, I think, expects Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
is
yeah,
obvious.
yeah.
They're going to show some gameplay of that.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to have like a
But
more
I'm not
in-depth thing later this year.
disappointed. I'm disappointed because Insomniac confirmed that there is no co-op in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I
Strange.
didn't expect there to be co-op. They said ages ago that it was
They
just a
said
single
when they
player
first
game.
did the reveal trailer,
Mm.
like what, 2-3 years ago, that it was single player only. So I don't know where this sudden hope for co-op came from. Everybody
I have
knew.
no idea.
Yeah, I have
but
no
honestly,
idea.
I have only seen Xbox fans claiming PlayStation fans are disappointed because it has no co-op. I've not seen one of the PlayStation fans actually say, "Man, I'm disappointed it's
I
not
mean,
having co-op." So it's
It
just
would
a
have been cool, though.
yeah. Okay, so what's the certainty of everyone else? Jen, Chomp,
I'm saying
Marianne.
Spider-Man as well.
I'm
of course.
certain we're going to see Last of Us Factions trailer, at least.
Ooh.
Yeah, most probably.
so you
Factions
both
for Jen. Okay.
okay? Factions, Marianne.
Honestly, I'm gonna take this. You guys gonna take this with a grain of salt, but I'm gonna say Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, okay.
As a certainty. As a okay, we're going there. I like it. I like it. So, Chomp, what are you going with?
For a
I'm
certainty.
going with an over-the-shoulder stealth action adventure with a sad dad who's looking after a kid that's not their own.
Okay. Okay. So a third-person sad dad action adventure.
Dude, on my sheet, I'm taking here notes. I only have this little box here for Chomp.
Okay.
I can't put this in there. I'm gonna put in God of War. So that's it.
God of War 2018 remake.
That's it. That's what Chomp was talking about. So there we go. So
But, I think it's gonna be Corey's next game, even if it's just
Corey's next game. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
even if it's just a kind of like, you know, a teaser like they did when they first announced Ragnarok, where it's just a like a splash screen type thing, like the name of it or something like that. Because I think they're gonna, because it's been that long, I think they're gonna aim for quite far in the future, as well as games coming within the next 12 to 18 months.
I like that, man. I have Corey's next game on my list too, but not as a certainty.
Yeah.
But Dutch, what is yours? What is yours? Your little white box is still here, pretty much empty.
So I'm just gonna go. The only certainty I know that we know of that should be there is Factions or Spider-Man. They're the only certainties. So I'm just gonna stick with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I like it. Okay. Dutch, what else? What else do you want us to predict?
Yeah. So this is our not specifically a prediction. This one, but this one is our dream announcement at the showcase. So Boxy, your dream announcement for the showcase.
That's a good one. Because there are a lot of things that they could do. That would be great. SOCOM reboot. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would definitely love to see the next Naughty Dog game.
Yep.
The KOTOR remake, still not being dead, would be my dream announcement.
Mick's chimed in here for his dream announcement, and it's Knack 3. So if you want to mark Mick down as Knack 3.
I got Mick down. Oh, he's got already 2 minus points just for saying that. He's got to be the only one that has negative amount of
skip right past Knack 3 and go right to Knack 4. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, so... dream announcement, dude, I'm going with KOTOR not being dead would be my dream announcement.
Okay.
Well, Boxy, if you excuse me, I have something here for you about KOTOR.
Okay.
Embracer CEO Lars Wingforce, when asked about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, said this: "My favorite question. I have no further comments." So I don't know, maybe.
I know, but in the same interview, he confirmed that it pretty much died because it was not filmic or epic enough or something. So my dream announcement, it not being dead. So Jen, what are you going with?
Bring back Siphon Filter.
Ooh.
Or
nice.
Killzone.
Nice. Which one?
Or Resistance.
Which one? You just one. Which one?
Just one. Pick one. Do it.
I'm going to go with Killzone.
Do it now.
I'm going to go with Killzone. Killzone. Because PlayStation have not got their own first-person shooters anymore. They need to pull their fingers out of their keisters and get on with bringing out their own first-person shooters again. Stop focusing on third-party shit. Focus on your own shit for once.
Nice. Yes.
I could argue with you now, but I like the idea of Killzone coming back. But they got Destiny 2, which is, after Call of Duty, one of the biggest shooters out there. So
it is. Without a doubt it is. But they still need their own thing. And we all know Bungie are going to stay third party.
I know what you mean. So I wrote down Killzone for you. So, Marian, what are you picking?
What am I picking? Well, again,
dream announcement.
Dream announcement. Well, if you remember last time when PlayStation had a showcase, Rockstar came in with a trailer for their GTA 5 remaster. So, what if, maybe, possibly, we're gonna come with an announcement regarding GTA 6?
GTA 6? I'm gonna put it down.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good.
Exclusive. No, I'm joking. There are some people that think that's going to be real, though.
Launch exclusive.
Sean, what about you? What's your dream announcement?
Luckily, Jen didn't steal my one.
You sounded a little bit far away, Sean.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Was that better?
Much better.
There you go. Luckily, Jen didn't steal my one because I was going to go for Siphon Filter.
Nice.
Siphon Filter.
Like a complete reboot, not a remaster HD thing, a complete ground up. Like they're doing in Splinter Cell.
Nice. Good. So, Dutch, what about you, man?
Resistance. Absolutely.
Ooh. Resistance.
So that's another good shout for a first-person shooter game. And if they just invested some time and some money into it, they could make a really good first-person shooter game.
Also,
they've got the expertise now.
I was going to say it's also like if you think of Resistance, it's a bit more of their gears in a sense, whereas more fighting against aliens and unknown creatures and an army and horde and things like that. So they could go down that route on that one. It could be a third-person shooter, a cover-based shooter. It could reinvent it, but Resistance absolutely.
So you're saying like a complete reboot for Resistance and a new gameplay style.
Yeah,
that's a good shout.
Yeah, I'd love it as well.
Good one. Okay.
Nice. Okay, so what do we? This is the next question here. What do you think they will start the showcase with? Boxy.
There's going to be a big old web shooter. That's what's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you're going with Spider-Man, Chen? Okay. Marianne. I need to think about this for a second.
Maybe The Last of Us Fraction.
Okay.
The
Last of Us
Factions. Okay. Factions.
Yeah, Factions.
Charm. Dutch.
I was going to say Spider-Man, but as that's already been taken, possibly Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to go something a bit different. I'm going to say they're going to open with a new IP.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Can we just put out new IP, or do we at least have to say the studio, like new IP from Bend? Or...
Yeah.
What
Dutch.
was that?
You said new IP.
Yeah.
And I agree. But can we check? You are the host. You make the rules. So can we just put down new IP, or do we have to at least nail it down to the studio? So like new IP Bend Studio, or I don't know.
Okay, then you can. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, for the purpose of this, we'll add it. So I'm going to say new IP Sony Bend.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, new IP. I was about to say that, man. So I'm going with a new IP Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
Say Bend is a support studio for Naughty Dog now, so I don't see there being.
Now they make their own new IP.
They're working on something.
They have their own IP. 3 years in the making. Oh yeah. It's highly likely, honestly, that they show something. But I'm going.
Wasn't they originally working on the remake for Last of Us, and then it was taken basically from them and given back to Naughty Dog or something like that? There was some other internal studio in Sony that were working on Last of Us remake, and then Naughty Dog ended up taking it back and doing it themselves.
I can't
remember what studio it was within Sony.
Hang on a minute, I got a phone call.
You got the ringtone of my business phone, so.
Yeah, it's your boss on the phone.
It's my boss. It's my boss on the phone. Okay. Shout out to him.
Yep.
I actually like my boss. He's a funny guy. He's a PlayStation gamer though, but.
Is he looking forward to tonight's showcase?
Does he even know there's a showcase?
I think so. I have not asked him, honestly.
He's probably not even aware of it. It's like, what? There's a showcase?
Did we get Shams one day?
Send him the link randomly and be like, here's a showcase, watch it.
Did we
he plays on PlayStation.
We had the phone call.
So who's got the phone call?
I'm saying, did we get Shams' answer before you had the phone call?
Yes, he said Final Fantasy 16.
Yes, of course. And what did you go for in the end?
I said the new IP from Naughty Dog, exactly.
Nice, okay. And then at the end, I want to know what they're going to finish the showcase on. What is the final one more thing game that they're going to show? I'll go first for this one. I think, unlike Marion, who I think he said they were potentially going to showcase it in, or Dream announcement, I think it's going to be potentially that GTA 6 announcement at the end.
Yeah, that would be a great way to end up the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be massive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would literally break the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, I have mine already written down. So
yes,
mine is Dutch. You go in with GTA 6. I put this down for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I say they end this show with the Final Fantasy VII remake episode 2.
Yeah, Rebirth
trailer
gameplay.
Is that called Rebirth?
Yep.
Is it Rebirth?
Yeah, part 2 is
Rebirth.
called Rebirth.
Okay. Yep. So that's what they're gonna close with.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
So this is a tough one.
Yeah, Rebirth. Yeah.
They're going to announce that Starfield is actually exclusive to PlayStation.
I'm putting it down, dude. I'm putting it
I'm
down.
joking. It's a joke. No, my real answer is Sony Santa Monica. They're going to be the ones that close out the show
Santa Monica.
with their new game, God of War Studio. Cory Barlog's game, basically. That's what I think will close out the show.
New game from. I put down a new game from Cory Barlog.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And when Sean
And it's
finishes
a
his
possibility. It's...
Yep.
Oh, Marianne, what are you going with?
I'm saying Knights of the Old Republic, maybe another teaser. Maybe.
The teaser for KOTOR. You really want KOTOR, don't you?
I mean, they could have something completely different in the Star Wars universe that we don't know about. We know Disney are throwing that property around.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer exclusive to EA.
Yes. So
which game are they going to end the show?
Oh, I would say from Blue Point, the remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it, of Bloodborne.
Oh.
Blue Point, Bloodborne.
Oh,
I'm putting it down.
There would be a lot of very happy people if that was the case, Sean.
Can I change my answer?
Very happy people. Right, this is the section
Can
where
I
we
change
kind
my
of...
answer?
What was that?
Can I change my answer?
Go on then.
That depends what the answer is.
Blue Box Games are going to come out and show their abandoned game. Don't write it down. They're going to come out and say it's been abandoned.
No. Oh dear. Oh dear. This little section, whilst we've got 15 minutes left before the show goes live, or at least 15 minutes before we get a countdown before the show goes live, as we know what they're like. This is just a little filler section now. So what do we anticipate they're going to be in between these big moments, in between the starts and our dream moments and things like that? What else do we expect to see? Boxy, what do you expect to see then, kind of as a whole for this show?
Okay, so of course there will be a lot of VR stuff as well.
Yeah,
I do hope they keep it to a minimum. Honestly, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I think a big VR announcement for them would be getting Half-Life Alyx on there, because I know they would. I'm sure they were trying to get it.
I think that's a safe bet. At some point, it's going to show up on PlayStation, whether it's this year or next year or whenever, whatever year.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to come to PlayStation at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, what else? I know people want to see Wolverine. I don't think that this is going to be there because it would just steal the show from Spider-Man. They're not going to do that. So, yeah, what will be in between? I said they opened the show with the Naughty Dog IP. I think Bend Studio is highly likely. I also think Sucker Punch is highly likely. And then I mean, Cory's game would be awesome. Not sure about that. But so I think Bend and Sucker Punch. I'm just going to put that down. And then they will be having a couple of money-headed third-party exclusives or big marketing deals.
Yeah, most probably something from Bungie.
Yeah, that would be first party, though. That would be first party.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was thinking about this today. Which big third-party game could they have either exclusively down, or which game could they have the marketing rights for? I could see them go in bed with Ubisoft. I could see them doing something, of course, with some of the Japanese publishers, maybe the Sega thing. I don't think we will see Kojima's game, but I think we will see at least 2 or 3 third-party exclusive or big marketing deals. So but it's tough to nail these games down, but they will be there. So that's basically my 3 things. So I'm gonna just put down here in our list 2 to 3 third-party exclusives. Okay.
Nice.
That we don't know of.
I'm going to say in the middle we could get something from Firewalk Studios.
Okay, Firewalk Studio. Dude, now that you mention it, Jade Raymond.
Haven Studios.
The Haven Studios.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was going to say that. I think we'll see our game somewhere in this show. Teaser
I'm going to put it down for you, man. I'm going to put it down for you, Jen. Okay, Fire Sprite Studio. Sorry, Dutch, please continue.
I also think we will see gameplay for Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill 2.
That's highly likely.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2.
Yeah. I think we'll
And
see
of course,
that.
that boring Kojima game, right?
I don't think we'll see Death Stranding, no. I don't think we'll see Death Stranding 2.
I do.
No, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
No, not Kojima, though. Not Kojima.
Yeah, no.
Kojima no
You're
longer
right.
works on those
3?
games.
No, he's not working on the remake.
It's not. It
No,
won't be
not
working
on the remake, but it was his game when it came out.
But I honestly do think we'll see another trailer for Death Stranding 2. If there's anything, Kojima loves to put out a big trailer.
See, I think DS2 could be at Summer Game Fest because obviously Jeff Keighley's his boyfriend. So I think that.
I agree.
But I think I do.
So
think
what do I
Gear
put
3,
down for you? Silent Hill and
Firewalk, and Metal Gear 3 definitely. Yeah.
Metal Gear. We're playing it safe, dude. You're playing it safe.
Oh, yeah. My kind of my hope is that we see Corey's game, but I'm still not sure whether or not Corey's ready to show it. My hope, because I really want to see what he's working on, but I don't know whether or not he's ready.
It's a good point. Yeah.
Jem, what about you? What do you think the rest of the show will be made up of?
PC ports.
PC ports.
No, like, all jokes aside, I reckon we're going to get an announcement for Ghost of Tsushima on PC.
Ghost.
I'd love that.
On PC.
We'll probably, highly likely, get a Last of Us 2 remaster, and that will also be announced that it's coming to PC, but not at the same time it comes to PlayStation.
Okay. So you have 3 down now. You have Haven Studio, you have Ghost, and The Last of Us remaster.
Yeah, those are my 3.
Yeah. Okay, good. What about the other 2? Sean, Marion?
Sean, what do you think?
Well, oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I think they'll show 1 to 2, maybe 3 actually. No, 3 is probably too much. 1 to 2 of their games as a service games they've got supposed to be coming out.
Okay.
Possibly.
Can we get it a little bit? I mean, that's they announced they have 10 gas as in development, so you have to name at least one studio along with it.
Has to be one of Ubi's then, not Ubi's, Bungie's, surely, because Bungie's working on an exclusive
the easy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they working on an exclusive one? I thought all their stuff was going to be.
No, not all of it.
Multi.
Not all of it.
Not all of it. No.
I thought that was the deal, is that they stay completely.
Oh no, they
autonomous
can.
goes...
Yeah, they can still choose to be independent, but obviously they still have an exclusive title in the works.
All right, I didn't know that. I thought everything was going to be multi-plat.
Negative.
Let's see how certain people support Bungie then.
Yep.
Okay, so Bungie is 1, which is a relatively easy one, and then maybe Santa Monica. I don't know if they're doing a games as a service, but
see, they've got 2 studios within themselves. Corey's team working on something,
and the God of War team.
I think it's possibly. Could we see something God of War content-wise DLC
Maybe a DLC following up Atreus' story.
It's possible.
I don't know. They've never really done expansions on story in any of their games
I think
before.
they'll just move on.
Yeah.
They've kind of just let them be. They've just been like, "There's the story. Goodbye."
See, there's one thing we need to take into account. This is a 60-minute show, so they're going to be pretty much firing on all cylinders. They can't linger too long on certain games.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be either be rapid fire or big announcements back to back.
Agree. So I still need 2 more, Sean. I have only 1 put down for you.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
it's hard,
not easy,
especially when you've gone. No. Fillers. I know it's been said by, I think it was Boxy, but I think they'll show 5 to 8 third-party games.
Yeah.
That are either full exclusive or timed within.
Timed to infinity.
Year or two, year or two, kind of.
Yeah. Timed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the third filler might be Mr. Flute Player's back to announce Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima Flute Man.
I'd love that.
Bring him back.
Maybe not Flute Player, but a musical interlude of some sort.
No, I just want the Flute Man.
I say.
Just the Flute Man.
I'd like Flute Man back, but I think there'll be some kind of musical interlude.
Yeah.
To announce a game or after a game has been announced.
Okay, nice. Marian?
They do like that. They love their orchestra.
Well, this time I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna say that we are most probably gonna see Silent Hill, Half-Life Alyx VR announcement, and hopefully, and as a joke, this is why I bought again a PlayStation, because I was tired of waiting for Ghost of Tsushima to come to PC.
Yeah. So you think it's going to get announced for PC?
Yeah, maybe. Now that I have a PS5, now we are going to announce it to PC.
Okay. Sweet.
And so what is the prediction? The third one.
The third one was gonna be, well, I said Silent Hill,
Alyx to VR,
and Ghost of Tsushima coming to PC.
Goes to PC. Okay. Yeah. I see some people are playing it safe in here. Yeah. Our host is the one that played it the safest, honestly.
See, that's big. This is the wonder of the PlayStation Showcase, though, is the fact that it's the unknown. Like, we literally don't know.
we should go on to a wild card, something out of this world that is likely never going to happen.
Wild card. Absolute wild. Oh, we'll go for wild
I have
card,
mine.
I have mine down too. Okay, the wild never gonna happen.
Yep.
Probably never going to happen. You want to hear my wild card?
Okay.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
By Insomniac.
Okay. Okay. That is a wild card, but that would be really well done if they did that.
and you get to choose whichever ranger you play as in that game.
Okay.
I actually have 2.
Okay, go for it.
First would be Amy Hennig's game, the Captain America and Black Panther thing. Yeah. So
from Skydance.
Yeah, exactly. That would be the first one, and the second one would be Star Wars Eclipse. You know, from
I haven't heard from that game in a while.
Yeah. So,
for me, I'll go for a shout out here. Wild card, absolute wild cards, never gonna happen. complete and utter change of direction. God of War in Japan.
God of War in Japan.
You know, I just had another wild card come to my mind.
Go for it.
We've heard rumors of the Mandalorian game.
Yeah.
We're not sure what platform it's for, whether it's exclusive to Xbox or whatnot.
Not
the
gonna
information is very small that we've got on that game from
don't
leakers.
play with my feelings.
What if Naughty Dog, because they're working on a sci-fi game, what if it's the Mandalorian game, and instead of it being a sad dad simulator, it's a happy dad simulator?
They're really happy.
It's the Mandalorian and Grogu on their happy adventures around the unknown sections of
Cinematic Mandalorian Adventure by Naughty Dog. I put it down.
Jen, don't toy with my feelings.
Who knows? Who knows? There's been, I think Jeff Grubbs talked about it, Special Nick's talked about it, but they don't know what studio is working on it.
Okay. Sean, what about you? Your wild card announcement.
They've got the full exclusivity for, is it Judas?
Judas?
Is that the game being made by the...
Shop people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting it down.
Okay.
I like it.
Marion? Wild card announcement?
Well, this is hard.
Something you think will never happen, but you want it to happen.
Well, I'm gonna say again GTA 6 because I know it's impossible to happen, but it could be.
GTA 6 is never impossible, but you never know in this showcase it might be, because it could be big old Jeff's showcase. You never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, guys,
and
we have a
already on
matrix.
We
have the matrix.
Nice. We'll see what happens then after the show.
Lock it away in a little time capsule and we'll see it after the show.
I hope everybody's looking forward to it as well. In a second, I'm gonna start turning up the volume a smidge on the stream. As you can see there, it's saying stay tuned. So it means we're only moments away. We're a couple of minutes away from going live with the Sony PlayStation Showcase 2023. The first big showcase of this year. And the first showcase for PlayStation in 2 years. And I'm not talking about little state of plays, I'm talking about major showcases. We all love those little events, but they're not your E3s. They're nothing like that. So it's time. It's time, PlayStation. What have you got? What have we got to look forward to?
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Show me where I'm spending my money. They're not going to show you their money. They want just to show us our money.
Show me what I'm spending my money on.
You tell me they want to see my empty wallet?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm crying.
And in the words of Xbox, get 2 jobs and buy another one.
Yeah, true.
Was that Xbox or wasn't that
That might have
PlayStation?
been
That was
PlayStation. That was PlayStation 3, wasn't it? Was it PlayStation 3?
It was PlayStation 3. If you want one, get a second job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The good days. The good old days.
Get the good old days. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting, guys.
Here we go. Mature
Call of
content.
Duty could be there. Honestly, because they know they are going to lose the marketing rights. Oh, show's starting.
Yes. Straight into Haven.
You want to know about us? Seems like everyone does these days. It's simple. Too much money and too much power is held by just a few people. And it's only getting worse. So, we decided to do something about it. Let's go.
Designer socks too, I got the sweat crew. It's a haiku, I'm something like you. Might drink and drive too, work 9 to 5s when I was in high school. These shoes here don't come out till June. This my pick, I'll crop you. Married to the game, said my I do's. Got a window seat like Erykah Badu.
Okay. Big games. So is that one of the multiplayer games then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
PS5 and PC. Interesting start. That was Haven Studios.
Check one for the games as a service thingy, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Multiplayer heist.
Hi everyone.
Game. Could be fun.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. I'm delighted to be here today to introduce what's next for PlayStation 5. We're now into the third year of the life cycle of PS5, and we've been fortunate to have so many fan-favorite titles released.
Has he been crying about Call of Duty?
What's even more exciting is that developers are just scratching the surface of what's possible with gaming experiences that they create. Today, you'll get a glimpse into some of the most breathtaking and imaginative content that will be coming to PS5 and PlayStation VR 2. And now, what you've all been waiting for. Enjoy the show.
Breathtaking.
Super Earth.
He's so creepy looking.
Our home. Our way of life. But freedom doesn't come free. Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now.
What?
And you could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join the Helldivers.
Helldivers.
I thought it was Starship Troopers for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Experience true freedom.
It's not far off though. It's not far off.
No.
The freedom to travel the galaxy. And secure the resources we need to build a better tomorrow. The freedom to encounter fascinating life forms and introduce them to our sophisticated technology. The freedom to make new friends and represent the best of what Super Earth has to offer. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force and work together to spread prosperity, liberty, and democracy. Become part of something larger than yourself.
Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Becoming
a Helldiver may result in decapitation or mortification. Not all Helldivers survive.
I'm finally getting Halo 3 ODST too.
PC and PS5.
Sir, it's the hand.
Follow, but do not engage.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe engage a little.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we've seen this before, haven't we?
Yeah, this looks quite interesting, to be honest. I watched some videos on this the other day.
First-person magic shooter.
Nightblades have established a stronghold, and Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed. Jury's still out on that one.
Oh boy.
The last immortal.
So they must have the marketing rights on this one then.
Rosharnians haven't had enough yet?
We haven't given them enough yet.
Your men killed my family. Don't turn your back on me!
July 20th. Okay.
A little bit of a long trailer for a game we already know about.
Yeah.
505 roughly.
From?
Is that really thrown?
I like this.
Ghost Runner 2. Okay.
You're ahead of me, I think, Dutch.
Yeah, by a smidge.
Oh. I don't like this game anymore. First, Ghost Runner was annoying for me.
What's your plan?
I like the
Knowing
idea.
you have only 66 days to live.
I refreshed the wrong page, my bad.
Just run away. It won't make any difference at the end of the day. You know better than anyone else. that no one could escape.
Everyone wears a mask. You too. This is a real face.
He let you live? What secret did you sell him?
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Oh, I like that combat style.
Yeah, same. Gives me vibes of some Souls game.
Oh,
Okay.
other sister.
One last toast. And we're all
Oh, this looks really good.
Okay, this game really.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah. The carriage fight though is pretty intense.
The combat looks like it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the differing biomes as well. It's not always just rainy, so you get that fine look. It's good deserts and everything.
Patience is the key, Master.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Time is not on his side. All we have to do is wait. Yes. Let's kill him with time.
Ooh. Phantom Blade.
Nice.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66
Phantom
Blade.
Get my heart back.
Yep, I'm proper into that.
Yeah, I'm buying that 100%. Get my heart back. Coming to PS5. Really nice. Alright, I think this game is on my top list right now.
That's been my highlight so far.
Yes.
Indie game time. Oh, Abzu, Pathless, and Journey. Okay, that's the next game now. Looks very pretty.
The path is the journey. Okay. I haven't played the journey. Is it good?
I haven't played it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater?
Very vibrant game.
Yeah.
Sword of the Sea.
Swords of the Sea. Okay, I like that.
A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders, things that I in my garden could never have imagined.
Think of the world we could build if we believed in ourselves. If we truly believed in what it means to be sentient. to face the universe without fear or delusion.
Ooh. Love the visuals of this.
Imagine vast cities full of life and light.
I like the
Great
looks of
towers
this
rising
one.
towards the sky.
Oh, yeah, looks really good.
Strato.
So much would be possible
Bit too big for that.
if we believed.
Just joking, there was a cat.
If we
So
still
I had to say it.
faith.
The Talos Principles 2.
Didn't even know there was a first one.
I didn't know there was a first one. The Talos Principles too. Okay, I like that.
Ah, nice new game from the creators of Greece.
Oh, this is going to be one of them games that hit you in the feels.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I like the art style in there. Man, I love that art style.
Neva 2024. Devolver Digital. That'll be a good game.
I didn't have crying on my list of things to do today.
Dutch,
Anything
this
with
is
animals
one
dying,
game
man.
for Xbox, Mike.
Yeah, Cat Quest.
It's gonna take over his Sea of Thief addiction. I can see it.
Oh yeah.
Sea of Cats.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Cats of the Caribbean.
I mean, to be fair, I'm digging the art style. It looks...
Yeah.
does look cool.
Coming 2024.
Oh. What's this?
I don't know. I'm a few
Square
seconds
Enix.
off.
Square
I think.
Enix. It doesn't look like a...
Square Enix, okay.
Okay. I hope this is not an arena shooter.
Okay, it's a showtime!
Fortnite Toad?
Looks like an arena shooter.
Yeah. So colorful.
I mean, yes, another game that's going to not a lot of patience.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the world needs.
Yeah.
I'm asking myself, how could we have lived without this game?
Why does everything try to be Fortnite?
Oh, wait a minute. Square Enix are making their own Splatoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's interesting.
I mean, it is, but it's completely uninvented.
Yeah.
It's literally Splatoon.
Absolutely, that's Splatoon.
Square Enix chasing trends again. This is going to be another complete failure from them that's going to get shut down within a year.
Just like their NFT's idea.
Square being a square as usual.
Ready for the foam star
The
party?
reason Splatoon's popular is because it's Nintendo. It's not because Splatoon would work elsewhere, because it wouldn't. Splatoon would not work on any other platform. Hey, Plucky Squire, more gameplay.
Welcome to
that
the
I'm all
land
for.
of Mojo. Here we find
Joel very
the
behind.
lucky squire and his friends, Violet.
Click live on the bottom of your screen. That usually brings it up to the
Our
top.
heroes protect the land from the villainous sorcerer,
Slight delay still.
Yeah.
They adventure to the edges of their
I can't
realm
wait for this game.
and even beyond.
This game is gonna be game of the year.
Jot finds a whole new world to explore, with dangers, surprises, and attractively furnished accommodation. Our heroes must battle
so
and
inventive.
romp across the two realms if they are to save their beloved land from his diabolical designs.
Interesting.
Off the page and into adventure.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It was confirmed as multiplayer already, right?
Yes, that's right, yeah. It's all
Yeah,
platforms, yeah. Minecraft?
Oh, nice. I know what that is. That is a physics simulator.
Oh, nice.
You crash stuff into it, and it has ultra realistic physics. How the buildings
it's already
crash
out on
out.
PC.
It's already out on PC, exactly.
Yeah. What's the name of the
I
game?
can't remember the name.
Yeah, that's interesting.
This, to be fair, it does look fun.
Yeah.
It's like Demolition Simulator.
It reminds me of Lego, the way cars are moved. A little bit of Minecraft.
You know full well what people are going to be spray painting in that game.
Yeah. Giant
And it's not
palaces.
arrows.
Giant palaces every day.
Yep.
They're down.
Alright, come on, big first party stuff, what you got?
Well, wait a second. This game is already out on PC, actually. Tear down.
Yep. Ant Simulator.
Grounded wannabe.
The game. Grounded 2, did you say?
Yeah, this is a grounded wannabe. And simulator. there is always a bigger fish.
Is this what I think it is? Is this a Turok? Not Turok. Dino Crisis. Is this fucking Dino Crisis?
Oh, it's not. It's not. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to say anything.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh shit.
There it is. There it is.
Please say David Hayter's coming back to voice.
I can. Metal Gear Solid.
By the way, that's multiplat. If anybody didn't already know. Oh, and they're doing a master collection as well.
Yeah, Jess Corn leaked that earlier.
Nice, nice.
You know what? I thought my phone was actually ringing then because that's my ringtone.
What we
I was
got
like,
next?
wait, my phone's ringing?
What's this?
Oh, captured on PC.
Yep.
How much for the leak list? Exclusive.
This looks quite funky. Oh, I didn't expect that. This looks pretty impressive, actually. The more it goes on. What?
Okay, that's interesting.
It's massive. This is a really big game. Towers of Agasha. That looks very technically impressive.
The blind march is on.
Towers.
These people live with a knife to their throats.
You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could. But you're helping us already.
Assassin's Creed?
No.
I can't believe it. Okay.
Nope. It's Final Fantasy 16 is what this is.
Every time you show your
So the animation doesn't look good enough to be.
Yeah. For a second, I really thought it's Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Creative Business Unit 3. Yeah. FF16.
I bet they announced
Take more
the
than
demo.
they give.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
To hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way.
I've never been able to get into a Final Fantasy game because they all are so cheesy. The voice acting is so badly cheesy.
Why aren't you dead?
I don't mind it when they've got the big American voiceovers, but as soon as they put the British ones in, it just doesn't sit right with me. British voiceovers in video games just doesn't fit right.
They don't believe in me.
Especially not in an anime.
Power's the dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Never led astray by your blind resolve. And thus is the
When is the final Final Fantasy going to happen?
Never.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
Sorry, but this looks cool.
It does look cool. It does.
Who are we? What are the dominants?
It's certainly it's a different type of Final Fantasy game as well, of course. It's not turn-based, it's
Enough
action.
of this.
It's
I use
an
my
action
talents
adventure
to my
game,
advantage,
essentially.
and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world.
Not for me.
Darkness has taken
Not for
over
me.
you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster.
Right.
I have to stop him.
Is it
I have to
no,
save them.
Quite
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign. Your efforts will avail us naught. We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason. Fly! 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 Fly!
Mm.
22nd of June.
Go over the top for my liking.
Yeah. As
It's
they
like
all
that
are.
level of over the top that's cringe.
Right, we're at the halfway point now. Come on, Stony, turn it up a notch.
I'm trapped here. In this nightmare. I write to escape. Every word is a step forward. Into darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Someone's mic's crackling.
So you knew Al Victim?
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
Oh, he always puts himself in his games.
Yep.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Easy now. First things first.
Wake 2.
What's your name?
October.
Oh.
October
Holy shit.
17th. Pre-orders available now.
Oh.
That looks good, mind.
Okay.
I didn't go much on the first game, but that looks really fucking good.
Oh, we got Mirage, yeah?
Yeah. So I was right.
Welcome, Hidden One.
I'm sure Shom will be very happy with this.
Oh, yeah.
SMI.
Yeah.
And been reborn.
It does look nice. It does look really nice.
Excited.
It's just amazing.
This is probably the
Ubisoft
Assassin's Creed game
games
I'm
always
most
look good.
excited about.
The game looks good.
We need to find a way to get you inside without being seen. You could bribe the guards to look the other way.
I shall see what flavor best suits me.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Embrace the fear.
There's gonna be ice cream in this game?
Quiet it. Find the stillness. And let's go.
So basically, Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to go back to the...
Yeah, Mirage is a smaller experience that's back to the original.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
The stage is yours, Basim. We will be watching.
Nice. October
Nice,
12th.
really nice. October? Okay.
Straight up.
Revenant Hill. I've absolutely no idea what that game's about.
Well, it's about a cat.
A lot of games about cats these days.
Games.
Final Anime 16.
It's time. Great sight, riddle.
Tempest Blade! Ice Tissue!
Seize the dead. Showtime. Gale Burst.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
I got the fantasy part right then.
Capcom Street Fighter.
MK Bear.
Okay, bye.
Definitely.
I've crossed paths with many during my journey for true strength. I've also met my share of enemies. Opponents I had to overcome. My journey knows no end. I will continue to do what I have always done.
When you said you were seeking strength, despite having no real need to do so, honestly, I thought you were a complete idiot.
Masters, he was set up.
I'm not nearly strong enough to chase after a monster like that.
It's probably worth looking into this nice shawl business.
That power seemed to be the Satsui no Hado. Was it simply a trick of the senses?
I have got Dalsim in the game. Nice.
Bison, he attempted to set the world under his heel through violence. A veritable madman.
When you go looking for strength,
it's the story.
It's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending. Street Fighter 6.
Their take on Pentiment?
A little bit different, I think, this one. It's another
Yeah, it seems so.
Metroidvania.
Yeah, it's a jump and run.
Very, very colourful.
Yeah.
Like an acid trip, this.
It is. It is, yeah. Have a few hallucinogenics before you play this game, guys.
I don't think I'll need to.
Yeah. Ultros.
Very trippy game, this.
Nope, still going.
Yeah.
Nope, 2024. Okay.
Report was in.
They're definitely catering to the Japanese audience, a million.
That does not do anything for me, not even...
No, I checked out as soon as this trailer started.
I fell asleep as soon as this trailer started.
Powers of fantasy. Another Capcom game here?
Yeah. Is this DLC for RE4?
Nope.
Okay, maybe not.
Nope. Dragon's
Monster
Dogma.
Hunter? Oh, is this Dragon's Dogma 2?
It is.
You do not remember.
Yeah.
Then have you forgotten?
I'm looking forward to that.
You protected me from the dragon's
The
flames.
first one was a big surprise. Something I played and didn't expect to like, but ended up adoring.
That begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen? Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign number one!
Oh, it's The Witcher.
It's multiplied, right?
Yeah.
I'd imagine so, the first one was.
That looks amazing. Now this is 200% my game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's funny because I only got the first one because it came with a demo for Resident Evil 6, and Resident Evil 6 turned out to be a big part of.
Yeah,
we
but
know
you
what
love
that
Dragon's
was.
Dogma.
I ended up loving Dragon's Dogma, so it was good out of the bad.
No release date on it
for
though.
another week of career fulfillment and minimal social interaction. We know how challenging it can be to find a place where you feel that you truly belong.
Honestly,
and
I'm
to find a job
excited
that
for
treats
this.
you mostly with respect and
Is this the
only
multiplayer
infrequently
Five
with
Nights at
contempt.
Freddy's?
I think so.
For that reason,
It might be the VR one actually. This looks like
you did
VR.
an adequate enough job the first time around to have you
Oh,
back.
good shout. Didn't pay attention to that. Definitely looks like a VR game.
Also, there were no other applicants. So strap yourself in and get motivated to an appropriate degree. Because you ain't seen nothing yet.
Help wanted. Help wanted too.
Okay.
So this is not a VR game, it's...
No, now it's VR.
Yeah, now it's VR.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2 VR.
No, this is not 2.
That's 4.
Yeah.
4. Yeah, sorry. I lost the counting.
We knew this was coming anyways, so
yeah.
That's not good in VR though.
It looked fantastic on the classic console.
I still haven't got around to it yet.
It's an amazing remake.
I'll get to it. I've already got so much to play.
I'm gonna cry if I get this game in VR.
I wonder if this is going to be a free upgrade.
No, I don't think so.
Entirely separate purchase.
VR mode.
Oh, maybe he's not.
Maybe no.
Okay.
VR mode.
Oh, forgive me, Father.
I hope the last 10 minutes aren't just VR games.
Like, a lot.
It's now VR games, and the last game is gonna be Spider-Man, and that's the show.
I met Fred.
Yeah, like.
And ever since then, it's like I see his face everywhere.
I like
lately,
this trailer.
I've started to develop some destructive tendencies. Whoosh! What do we have here? Well, what's a bit of harmless fun? Hello, uglies. Blah, 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 blah. And since I met my new best friend, I guess I get a little overprotective. Okay, very overprotective. I'd love to sit here all day and chew your ear off. I'll be right out, boy. But as you know, time waits for no man. Catch you later, Fred. Who's a good boy? Woo! Looks like today's gonna be a scorcher.
Crossfire X didn't do bad enough.
Yeah.
Another Crossfire.
Indeed.
Honestly, the gameplay there was kind of mediocre. Half those dudes were standing still.
Yeah.
Didn't even shoot at the fucking person playing.
Right. Last 10 minutes. Oh no, it's VR again.
The target is Colonel Peter Conrad. He was one of ours before he went rogue.
Last of Us VR.
Referring
I'm joking.
to
Wouldn't be surprised though.
tech, but they've gone dark. I don't have to remind you what's at stake here. We need that intel by any means necessary. It's connected to a mind synchronization device. This is cutting-edge interrogation tech. We're out of time and out of options. We've got to go in.
Yet another lamb to the slaughter. Well, come on then. Let's see what you're made of. Impressive. I'll admit, you're pretty tame on the battlefield. But don't forget, this is my mind, my war, my rules.
need you to focus. The clock is ticking. You have to adapt.
Back again? Pathetic! Your heroics mean nothing!
You're getting close. You're approaching the center of his subconscious.
You think you're a threat to me? I'll never talk! They'll never break me!
It's just not enough VR games that pique my interest. And that's another one I don't give a shit about.
This game, on the other hand, okay.
Enough of the VR now, please.
Yeah, I think they are over with VRs. Okay, what's this?
Bungie. Ah, new Bungie game. At least we got one of them.
No.
Marathon. Not what I expected.
Yeah, same.
This is a reboot. They originally had a game called Marathon years and years ago, before Halo.
Yep. Here's some Destiny 2 stuff for you.
Yeah, I called it.
It's got to be some sort of anniversary coming up for Marathon.
You've missed so much. We've slain gods, vanquished nightmares, fought alongside those who we once fought against. I wish you could have been there.
What?
Yeah, me too, kiddo. But hey, I'm here now. Wherever the hell here is.
Destiny Showcase, 22nd of August. Right, Firewalk Studios. Yay, I got one. Firewalk's in there.
God, as if it isn't a rip-off of the Starfield trailer, there's a burger in this as well.
I swear.
So nothing for that.
The best Gran Turismo players in the
Oh,
world.
Really?
For a second, I really thought it's Spider-Man.
In a game showcase? Come on.
I have zero interest in a Gran Turismo movie.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but in a game showcase, I would give that to Keely or someone for crying out loud.
The trailer has been out for a while now.
That's one movie I do not need.
Nope.
Yes.
Well, Neil Blomkamp.
Anybody need it?
Is that it?
Thank you for joining us today.
I don't
Before we
Please
get
tell
into
me there's
our
a one
final
more.
game,
Oh, there we go.
I have a few announcements to share. At PlayStation, innovation is our passion. And that applies to not just what games you play, but how you play them. Later this year, we will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over Wi-Fi. Internally known as Project Q, it has an 8-inch
That's the new
HD
cloud
screen
streaming platform.
and all of the buttons and features of the DualSense wireless controller.
Oh, it's a handheld device.
We look forward to sharing more information in the near future.
That looks
I'm also
horrible.
pleased to reveal our first ever PlayStation earbuds.
It looks like they've snapped the controller in half.
Can you guys
and put it
shut
on
up?
a tablet.
And
Okay.
they simultaneously
that's
connect to smartphones via Bluetooth. New wireless technology will deliver lossless audio with low latency, giving you outstanding sound quality while you're playing. Look out for more details soon. We hope today's showcase demonstrates our continued commitment to delivering experiences that surprise and delight our players.
25 minutes.
I want to thank all of you for your unwavering support for PlayStation.
Well, they're not finishing on Spider-Man.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei.
I think Sean might be right on the sad dad over the shoulder simulator.
A fate you will not share.
Set your watch to it.
Does that sound weird? What?
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic.
Craven the Hunter.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Oh!
Oh, it is.
Okay. So this is Craven the Hunter.
Yeah, it's Craven the Hunter.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
In the concrete jungle.
6 months.
So are we going to get some gameplay here?
Queens, closing in now.
open the door. The beast could be anywhere.
Oh.
You have no idea. This whole lizard hunt ends now! Leave Connors alone!
Whoa. What?
Well, that's changed it a little bit. You are running.
Craven wants a hunt? I'll give him one he'll never forget!
Part the leg of that spider!
He's gonna wish he never came to New York!
Holy fucking shit. Looks like we're gonna get a dark Spider-Man.
Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizards across the river.
Oh.
I'm not gonna make it in time. Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard. I'm on it. Sounds like Craven's
We want
checking off
more of
his
the
don't have much
GTA
time.
kind of switch character stuff here.
Yeah.
Guess we'll chat later.
And they changed the graphics.
Genki, the lizard's loose at the fish market.
Must be sushi night.
You still got that hunter drone you hijacked?
It's really
This
tough
game
hiding
looks
for my mom,
really
but
good.
yeah, I'll boot up and see you there.
What?
They got here fast. Can't let him find Connors, or he's done for.
Spread out. If you find the lizard, don't engage alone. Look at those fish. It's been feeding.
I love like the whole new user interface. It looks nice and clean.
Yep.
Yeah. And in terms of graphics, it's so different compared to the last video, in my opinion.
Judging by the 3 tons of dead fish, not well. All right. Where are you, Connors? Garage might lead to him.
Did he just do a Kamehameha?
Yeah.
Connors tore through this place. He's out of control.
Holy shit, those lighting effects, man.
Where am I now?
They definitely went for a more cinematic look this time.
Yeah.
How'd you find me?
Follow the fish.
I really like
Drone's
it.
picking up lizard's trail.
He's still eating. We can catch him off guard.
Fantastic.
Genki, get behind me. It's just his skin.
Doesn't that mean he's getting bigger?
Hungrier too. Whoa. Hey, man. New threats?
The building's swarming with hunters. Any sign of Connors?
Yeah. Genki's tracking him.
Hey, Mr. Parker. Mr. Spider-Man, I mean.
But the date isn't complete.
Okay, I think I got a lock.
Genki, wait! Be chill! That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I don't even have a stomach, so...
Let's go!
Go, go, go! Take him alive!
Can't lose Connors. Harry's dying, and he's the only one who can help. We won't. You take the drones, I got the jet skis. Cool if I borrow this? This is really, really exciting. Keep it tight, man. Watch out for those drones.
Don't worry. They think I'm a friendly.
Damn.
There! Take him out!
The East River is not a river, but in fact a saltwater tidal flat that Spider-Man is fighting on right now! Everybody down!
Help the tour boat! Right! I've got the metal murder bird!
I warned you about going after Connors. Now this is on you. Poison clouds. That all you got? Almost done here. Civilians are all safe. How you looking? This gunship won't quit. I'm right behind you. We'll take it down together. No time. I got you. Time to go boom, boys! Oh, no! Spider-Man, it's got... defenses! Spider-Man, hang on!
Over there! Whoever the tendrils! Move, move, move!
Is that Gojira?
Miles! Grab on! Let's go! He's right behind you!
I know! Whoa!
Ski faster!
Fly faster! I do not want to be lizard food! Got him! Hold on! Look out! Everyone, take cover! What are you guys doing? Trying to take out that gunship! Can't get close enough!
But I can. I'm one of them, remember?
Bro, that's it! Pete! Alley-oop on 3? Fine! 1, 2, 3! Alley! He got away from us. It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far. No. He's mine. You sure? He's got big teeth. So do I.
He's not normally like that, right?
No. He's never like that.
Whoa. Old.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Okay. Right, chaps. I'm going to go back to the live screen here, and we're going to talk about our impressions of that show. Oh, dear me. Right. I was really hoping for a bit more there. I'll save my opinions till last. Boxy, I want to hear your thoughts on that showcase overall. What are you thinking?
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either.
Yeah.
I don't think that Sony has done what they should have done. I've said this before. I want to see a great roadmap. I want to see a good roadmap for the generation to come. We don't need to know every game, because we know they have a lot of games in the making. But give me something. Give me something from PlayStation. And this was mainly a third-party showcase. I mean, almost everything that is exciting or was exciting, of course, outside of this amazing-looking game called Spider-Man 2. Yeah. It was basically third-party. So we don't know yet if... Hang on. There. Some ads started to roll in the PlayStation stream. So yeah, a lot of third-party stuff. I mean, Assassin's Creed Mirage looked amazing. Alan Wake 2, can't wait. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks fantastic. But I tune into a PlayStation show because I want to see PlayStation games. I don't want to see EA. I don't want to see Mirage. Ubisoft. It's okay if they are in there. If you have something around that. So, yeah. If I could go look at my list, I mean, they started with Haven Studios. So no one got that right in our predictions. Anyway, we don't really know what that game is. It was merely an announcement, but okay, it looked kind of interesting. I think it is a 4v4 co-op heist game.
Yeah.
Something like that. So...
Sounds kind of like Contraband to me.
Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
It kind of looked like it was trying to be a battle royale game as well. Because I'm pretty sure that they hint there that it's more than just 4-on-4, because there's a few other like
so when they think they've got the heist done, then another team turns up, and yeah.
So that definitely looked interesting. What else did we have from first party? Really not much.
Firewalk near the end, but even then, that was just a
Firewalk
CGI
at the end, and
trailer,
and the Bungie thing, where we simply don't have any clue what that game will be from Bungie. It's colorful and looks like a colorful.
It's a remake or a reboot of one of their original IPs. They made a game years ago called Marathon, and they've actually announced on the official Marathon Twitter account that it's coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
I was just about to say that.
It's a multiplayer then. Yeah, so and then I really don't need a Gran Turismo movie in there.
No, no, that was not the time or place. That was. I don't care if that's
odd. Yeah. That was really odd.
It was out of
really
place
odd.
in a 60-minute showcase, which is supposed to be about their console.
So yeah, and then we had, of course, VR games in there. None of them. I mean, Resident Evil 4 looks fantastic, of course, but already played that and it looked fantastic when you played it on a regular console.
Yeah.
I mean, so until this point, I was like waiting. So Sony, where are you? Where is aggressive Sony? Where is like, you know?
Yes, it looks super diluted.
Again, it was a great third-party showcase. It was I don't know if it was great, but it was a good third-party showcase. But it wasn't a PlayStation showcase, and so it's, I don't know. Outside of Spider-Man, what of the first parties did look?
Just Firewalk, but even then, Firewalk was just a CGI trailer.
Say there's no gameplay.
Yeah, for Concord, yes, we have no idea what that is, but okay, we know that they're working on a sci-fi game. Now, Firewalk, I don't know if Firewalk, you know, they used to do AA games. I don't know whether they can excel and really become this, you know, blockbuster banger studio that Sony usually has in their first party roster.
Yeah.
So we shall see what that game will be. Could be interesting, sci-fi, something sci-fi related. But then again, the games that stood out to me were Ghost Runner 2 looked cool, but it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Unless we learn after this show now in the next couple of hours or days about some weird exclusive deals. This, of course, could always happen with Sony. But then we had a Phantom Blade, looked absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's an exclusive or not. We haven't heard of it before, so we shall see. And then, of course,
it just say coming to PS5. It didn't say exclusive to PS5. So
exactly. They didn't say exclusive. So Alan Wake and Assassin's Creed Mirage look absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
And Dragon's Dogma looks awesome, and that's about it. And then so some good looking third party games, but not the big PlayStation bangers, outside, of course, of the grand finale, which is, of course, Spider-Man. And I mean, that looks exactly like we expected it. It looks stunning. They changed the lighting. It looks vastly different, less comic-y, even more realistic than the first two games. I did not expect that Venom is playable.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. It's awesome. Something
turns
really
out Peter
cool.
Parker's Venom, which is not what I was expecting.
That's
neither.
in the comics.
Yeah, me neither.
Peter Parker gets the symbiote suit before Eddie Brock does.
Yeah. So,
The Venom movie's got it wrong. The Venom symbiote never went to Eddie Brock first. In the comics, it was always Peter Parker that got the symbiote first.
And I bet he's going to Eddie Brock in the game. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. And what we've seen is like within the first 2 hours of the game. That scene, that action sequence, and the chase and everything is gonna be in the very beginning of the game. Nevertheless, it looks fantastic. I like the idea of switchable characters. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Spider-Man. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
So, as expected, this is gonna be awesome. Still no date. Still only says fall.
Yeah.
Could slip.
Yeah,
I want it now.
But yeah. So yeah, man. I was like, man. I hope they going out guns blazing here. They haven't had a showcase in 2 years. Now they are here. Now they have to compete. Now, last year that you remember, I said this to you. I said, last year, Sony didn't need a showcase at all. Why would they? They had a couple of good games, and they had nothing to compete against because Xbox had a nothing burger. So they didn't had to have a showcase. There was really no reason. But this year is different. Xbox has Starfield coming. Xbox has Stalker 2 coming. Granted, they had Redfall. But let's forget about that. So this year is different. And they have only Spider-Man. Obviously it's 100% more than Xbox had last year, but that's not the point. It's just one game. one great looking game, but one game. So they could have generated a little bit more hype. I honestly feel like this is a missed chance. And before the show, I was like, I'm excited. You know, if I look here at our prediction list, what could have been? I mean, obviously we usually get these wrong, like everyone else, yeah. But at least some things could have been there. You know, there could have been something Final Fantasy related outside of 16. There could have been Naughty Dog, Band Studio, Sucker Punch, some new IP or some revival of a great IP. They didn't even show gameplay for Metal Gear Solid 3.
Nope.
You know, look. Oh, okay, there was a short CGI trailer in the middle to announce that, and bam, out.
I didn't actually even give a date for Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, right?
No, they didn't. So it's
collection is basically to pad that out.
Yeah.
Because the collection comes out this autumn, according to the thing. And another thing to point out there is it says Volume 1. So we're probably going to get a Volume 2 with 4 and 5 in it and some of the, I guess, PSP spin-offs that came out.
So yeah, I would have hoped for a little bit more bang. I was sure that they have more bang because they went out first before the showcase week, before Jeff, before Xbox. They came out with this one. So that screamed to me confidence. Okay, come on, we can do this. And no, they didn't. So it's honestly, I know people, I'm not a fan of like talking about who won showcase season, or in previous season we said who won E3. But this time Xbox has an honestly a realistic chance. If they get their stick out of their ass, they have a realistic chance
Boxy,
to nail this.
Boxy, I think all Xbox need to do is what we hoped Sony would do and focus on first party.
Yes. If Xbox now comes out and shows, and Starfield's going to look in the Starfield Direct, great. But they have 90 minutes and they come out and they show, let me say, a Hellblade, a Fable, and an Avowed. They already nailed this.
Yep.
It's going to be, they have the realistic chance. They just don't have to hold back. That's the thing. They always hold back. They never go out. But if Xbox, they have a realistic chance to win this one. So
this Sony showcase felt like how Xbox were last year, relying too much on third party and showing very little of first party.
I was super hyped for this show, and the further it was one of them shows where the further it went on, the further I was thinking they're just not ready to show anything. Like they have nothing, and it's clear that they literally have nothing to show.
There's only three things there that I'd say made the showcase decent, but it was still a very mid showcase, and that was Phantom Blade, Metal Gear, and Spider-Man.
And Dragon's Dogma, but even then, these are like multi-plat.
Third party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dragon's Dogma as well. I forgot about that. Dragon's Dogma. But there's no mention that they're even exclusive. So, you know, why do I need to get excited that those games are coming to PlayStation when they're coming to PC? Most likely coming to PC, Xbox, and whatever other platform it might come to. I mean, for all we know, the next Nintendo console might be coming by then. And some of those third-party games could be going to whatever Nintendo's next console is. There's very little first-party stuff there that piqued my interest. The first game they opened with looked a little bit interesting, but again, you can't say much on it because we don't know what CGI. That game really is.
Yeah.
So any CGI trailer, you get a sort of an idea what the game could be, and you speculate upon it. But
when it releases, it could be entirely different.
Exactly.
So Jen, what's your kind of overall thoughts on it then?
I thought it was a very mid-level show. It was decent for people like all sorts of types of games. There was a little bit too many anime-style games in there for my liking. I'm not personally into those. That's cool for the people that are.
Yeah.
But for me as a gamer, that's nothing I'm really all that interested in.
Yeah. I think there was a good point in the chat there actually, and it was by Nix. It was like Sony was too busy trying to change the variety narrative, but that wasn't it. I think he's right. I think they tried far too much to try and kind of add variety to the showcase that they forgot what the showcase was meant to be.
Yeah, but they can add variety, but with a difference between having variety from your first party and having variety from your third party. And most of those games that you were showcasing as variety
were everything
are on other platforms.
Yep. Yep. Completely agree. Marion?
I wouldn't say it was a terrible showcase.
It was okay.
It was just very mid.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was just okay.
Marion, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, it was an okay showcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had games like Phantom Blade Zero, which was really interesting. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, but again, a lot of third-party games. I think the only first-party game was Spider-Man 2, or what else did we have?
Spider-Man, Firewall.
There's a few games there from their first-party studios, but
but all CGI and not the ones that will generate excitement. Like, listen, no one is gonna talk about that Firewalk studio game over the next years.
Nope.
It's just not happening. It's like we have no idea what it is, and the studio doesn't carry the name that you have excitement around a new IP that you have no idea about. That's simply the fact. You know, the difference is when let's compare this to Xbox. When they announced Avowed is also a new IP, yes, but we know Obsidian. We know that they are capable of delivering bangers.
I will say that with the Avowed game, with the Avowed trailer, they give you an idea of what they were going for with the gameplay.
Absolutely, that's another thing. But my point is, we don't have that excitement around a Firewalk. Yeah, we don't have that about Haven, because first game, brand new IP, new studios. You have no idea what to expect. So yes, we know that they are working on something, but we knew that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew that before, so I didn't learn much new from that. So yeah, they have their Santa Monicas, they have the Naughty Dogs, they have the Sucker Punches, they have the Bends. One of those was missing. This is what you come for to a PlayStation show, and it wasn't there. Again,
I will say this didn't feel like a PlayStation showcase. It felt like a typical state of play from Sony. It didn't have a showcase vibe.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
Yeah, agreed.
Marion, do you have anything else to add to it, buddy?
Not really.
Yeah, it was just that.
Yeah.
Not else.
No.
Sean, what about yourself?
It was just all right. That's all I can say.
Yeah. It's all right.
Sean, what about yourself? What's your overall thoughts on the show?
Just even with the Sony first party, it's like the lack of gameplay showing anything, or even like Boxy was just saying any hint. Like at least with Avowed, you had that little section at the end where you kind of go, I kind of get where they're going with that. Whether they'll hit that or not, two different things, but that's gives you an impression of what they're aiming for. You know, like with the hands doing the movement for the spells and whatnot. And to have Spider-Man have such a big presence at the end and then not even give a date when we're rumored it's September, so what?
It
3 months
kind of
out?
reminds you of like the Forza thing again, doesn't it? Where there's like all this stuff and then they do still no date.
Yeah. So it means, when was it? Just say fall.
Just fall.
23 was
fall
it?
23, yeah.
Fall. I mean, is there a danger of it dropping out of that? Whether they don't want to give a date?
Possibly. We're days away from June. September is pretty much right around the corner. There's a lot of big games coming out in September. Is it best for them to wait?
There's a specific big game coming out in September.
But it's Spider-Man, though. That's the thing. It's got such an appeal that
it does.
You get people buying consoles just for that who don't play consoles. You know what I mean? It's got that such an appeal. It's a massive ace up Sony's sleeve.
Yeah.
I think they probably know when it's coming out, but they're not 100% set on it. Maybe we'll find out shortly after the Xbox showcase. And possibly I could see it coming out in November.
Yeah.
Because if I'm correct, the first Spider-Man game from Insomniac came out in November. I think it might have been the 16th of November. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check that.
Yeah. A $2 super chat from Lord Netroid there. Sony said, let's troll these dudes. 5 out of 10. He also follows up saying, Phantom Blade looks phenomenal. Best in showcase for me.
I was wrong. Spider-Man came out.
Yeah, you were wrong. September 2018.
I thought it was November. I don't know why I felt like it was November.
It just seems... I don't know, just we've waited, what, 2+ years for that?
Yeah.
2+ years for a very average show.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a disappointment if they'd had shows these last couple of years.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. We've been waiting for 2 years. And we knew before this show that Sony isn't having the fullest year of game releases. But with having a couple of third-party exclusives and, of course, a big game like Spider-Man, you can bridge that if you just generate excitement. Listen, these shows, what are they for? They are about generating hype around your brand.
Yeah.
That's the main purpose of these game shows. The casual gamers are not going to watch those. They don't even know that these shows air. These shows are for the hardcores. We go out tomorrow at work and talk to our colleagues, our friends, our schoolmates, whatever. Yeah. About, oh, dude, there was yesterday, they showed this and that. You have to go on YouTube and watch this trailer. It looks amazing. This is what these shows are for. They are for the fans that have the show. Everyone that watched that has either a PlayStation or wants to buy one, or is like, a hardcore gamer. They need to generate excitement. And so if you look at this, you turn up to a PlayStation show, you don't see PlayStation games, and you go out, and are you hyped for the platform now? I'm hyped for an Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna play it on my Xbox. I'm excited.
I've still, until Spider-Man comes out, I've still not got a reason to turn my PlayStation 5 back on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Go on.
Yeah, that's the thing about this entire showcase. It was not about generating hype around PlayStation. That was not the point. This show. So yeah, a mid-tier show in my opinion.
Mid at best, I think. That's been polite calling it mid. I think what everyone here, and I think every PlayStation fan would admit that they were expecting a God of War 2018 moment. That's something new, something fresh when you look at that and go, oh my god, when's this out?
I feel like they should have opened with Spider-Man, closed with something big being announced.
Yeah, agreed.
What I would say is that on the end of that as well, I think any genuine, and not trolls, not people trying to win console arguments, any genuine PlayStation fan will look at that show and say, aside from Spider-Man, there was nothing else really there that got you super hyped. Like, as Boxy mentioned, the God of War moment, or a Horizon moment, or there was nothing else with punch. Like, we had to wait all the way till the very end to get an elongated gameplay demo. Granted, Spidey 2 looks so much better than the Spidey 2018. It looks phenomenal. Like, I am actually excited for Spidey 2, and I wasn't that much...
And they made it look like
more cinematic.
New York is going to be different to swing around in this time.
Yeah, and
every
they
other
made
Spider-Man
the
game throughout history has just been New York.
And now you got the wingsuit and you
They
can
make
fly
it
about.
different now.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, that aside, that very end thing, which they already knew was coming, was there any real punch to the show? No. For me personally, it was absolutely bang average. We started this show off with Haven, and I thought, good, okay, they're starting off with Haven, so at least there's a new IP. We're getting to see that straight away. But then it was CGI, so it was kind of like, okay, so it's a heist game, but I can't see gameplay here, so I don't know what to make of it. And then it kept on adding more players and more players, so I was like, right, that has to be one of the multiplayer games or games as a service games. So that's one off. And then it was essentially back-to-back third-party games, where none of it was console exclusive, all of it was multiplat. And then they had a few indies in there that were cool, a few indies, again, multiplats, that I was looking forward to. But again, knew they were coming, and already knew they existed. Indies that I've already had on my showcase. And then followed up by another CGI. Again, we already knew Snake Eater was coming. We already knew it was multiplat.
Yeah, and
so
why not show gameplay?
Yeah.
Xbox is trolling.
Yeah.
Xbox is trolling with that a little bit. They've got an exclamation mark with a box on the main Xbox account.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Outside of that, then they showed, again, Dragon's Dogma. So that looked awesome. Again, another multiplat. Then they showed the one game that did look mightily impressive for me was that Towers of Agatha or something like that. That was this huge open world game where you're kind of jumping on these massive creatures, and it was kind of like a Zelda-esque game where you're kind of building these cool towns and things and huge
Towers of
exploration.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
There was a lot of games in there that we'd already seen as well, that they had like these extended trailers, like Immortals of Avium or whatever that game was called. That trailer did not need to be that long. We've seen that game a few times before.
Yeah. Completely agreed. And the one thing that really wound me up on that show was the inclusion of the Gran Turismo trailer. You do not put your TV show announcements in a game showcase. This isn't a cinema.
True.
We come here to watch the game. We already know Gran Turismo's coming out. People who go to the pictures know Gran Turismo's coming out. I don't need in a game showcase to see a trailer for a TV series or a film, for that matter. This is exactly what Jeff Keighley's been trying to do away with. He has these couple of things here and there. He'll do it at the Game Awards show. That's fine. Let Jeff do that. But don't put it in your Sony, for crying out loud. Don't do that again. What a waste of time. Absolute waste of time.
That's all the out of place, annoying nonsense that used to piss me off about Microsoft when they used to talk about TV and movies and include it all around the Kinect. That was the stuff that bored me about Xbox. We're not in your ecosystem to watch TV. We're there to play games. Focus on the bloody games. We don't need to see a movie trailer.
Nope. And then again,
if they were to show me a Halo Season 2 trailer at an Xbox conference, I'd be saying the same thing. Keep it out of your games conferences or showcases. It's just not needed.
Yeah. So, and then again, this is going to more to the tail end. Then we saw the CGI announcement clip that Jen rightfully pointed out looked almost identical to the way that they announced Starfield.
Yeah, instead of a sandwich, they had a burger.
Yep. And then they announced that one for Firewalk, and again, it was nothing. We don't know what it's about. It doesn't tell us anything about the game. So zero hype about that because I've got no idea what it is or anything about it. I don't even...
It's called Concord, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's all
Even
over,
that
isn't
feels like it's very close to the mark. Look, Starfield, Concord.
it? Yeah. Then, of course, finished on a positive note, which was the impressive-looking Spidey 2, with really cool gameplay features, new mechanics, new traversal. I like the switching between characters, which is how they get around kind of having the two characters in the game. I like that you see Venom almost like you see Venom immediately, and you see those mechanics. I like how it is more cinematic. It's a little bit more punchy and story-driven than just, Spidey, fly about. It's like getting into the nitty-gritty of things and stuff falling around him and stuff. It feels a bit more like a movie combined with Spidey, and as much as people hate kind of QTE moments and stuff like that, it's an action hero game. To be honest, they only work well in these type of things because you need these action sequences. It's a film game, so you do really want to have those moments, and it works well. So I'm impressed by that. Spidey 2 looks absolutely awesome, but as a whole, Phantom Blade looks really good. That Towers of Agarth or something, whatever it was, that really stood out to me from a technical perspective. It looked super impressive. Obviously looking forward to Snake Eater whenever that might be, but again, God knows that could be 2 years away yet.
Yep, and hopefully Konami do it justice.
Yeah. Alan Wake 2 looked great, but again, multi-plat. Spidey 2 looked great.
No PC announcements.
Yeah.
People were really hoping like something like a Ghost or anything else.
But even
something else coming to PC.
Even
Bungie
like there
was
was
the games that they did announce, they tacked on PC, so it makes it look like those games are coming for PC at the same date, like at least the live service games.
The one game that reminded me of Deathloop was that shooter one where he was kind of going up against some guy and he was going through that weird pink door every 2 minutes. And then it was like, oh, you need to get to the end. You need to figure out what's going on. I'm like, that's just Deathloop. It's a different setting, but it's the same premise. Like, you die, and you've got to get to this certain point, and then you die again, but you've got to get to the certain point. You've got to try and get to him, and it keeps changing every second, and then you've got to get to him. It's the same premise. It's the same game, just done in a different setting. It was just, I expected so much more from after 2 years. And again, I said to you, Boxy, I needed an added emphasis to get a PlayStation 5 because every game that's been out, aside from Spidey 2, is multiplat. Everything.
Yeah.
So, and not even just multiplat, it's cross-gen. So there's outside of Spidey 2.
There was still a lot of cross-gen in there, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of cross-gen.
Yeah,
even some of the first-party stuff in Bungie's game. Don't get us wrong. I mean, I like Bungie, but that looked so average.
Yeah.
Kind of expected more from Bungie. So there was and again...
Well, it was a super short CGI teaser. That's the thing. We can't really judge what it is, what it's gonna play like, whatever. So, yeah.
But, and then you say... Things we didn't need to see. We definitely didn't need to see more Final Fantasy 16. It would be better placed having Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth in there. We've seen absolutely mountains of Final Fantasy 16 gameplay now. And I'm talking mountains. They've done loads of gameplay streams on Final Fantasy 16 now. Did not need to be in there at all. I know it's just round the corner, but you've done enough now. And even people that are excited for the game have said on Twitter openly a lot, I've seen enough. I don't need to say any more. You've sold us on it months ago.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of this game. Don't put it in. And as Jen rightly pointed out, that Avium or whatever it was called, that
Immortals of Avium
Immortals
didn't need to be that long, that trailer. It didn't even need to be in the showcase.
No, it didn't.
We've seen that game before already.
We've seen it. It was announced weeks ago. So that didn't need to be in there. There was so many things that just... It felt like kind of a rushed showcase. It felt rushed together. There's a lot of stuff.
What was that handheld announcement, dude? Like, if you announce new hardware, And I'm not talking here like I understand the earbud thing. Yeah, okay. The earbud, you can't really generate a lot of hype around earbuds, but so okay, throw them in there, and that's. But if you have a handheld, like that is not an easy device to design. Yeah, you have to control the display. Everything needs to work together. It's like okay, yeah, 10 seconds. This is our new handheld, and bam. What? So weird.
What's funny?
Because it's a cloud only. Because this is what they do. This is why they skimmed over it. It's a cloud only device.
You know what's funny? Xbox just tweeted, what a good looking group coming to Xbox. Immortals of Avium, Ghost Runner 2, Marathon, Snake Eater Remake, Dragon's Dogma, Alan Wake 2, Plucky Squire, Ted and Mirage, and Neva, Cat Quest, and Talos Principle. They were all in this showcase.
Yep.
Why were they all in this showcase if they were third party and they're coming to other platforms
it's
the
not
same
just,
day?
You know what it is? It isn't just because it's third party. It's the fact that I would say 75 to 80% of the showcase was third party and multiplat. You had 3, maybe 4 announcements tops out of the entire show that was first party. And only one of them has a date. And not even then, it wasn't a date. It was just fall 23. So you had no time scales on any of the games. You don't know, like, most of them, you have no idea what they are. Like Concord, like we said, we don't even know what the hell that is. We just saw a burger.
There's been no information whether that Metal Gear Solid Master Collection is multi-platform, though.
No, I think that's not. I think that's PlayStation.
That's probably going to be some sort of timed exclusivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But saying that, it was just so. I really expected and hoped for better. I really hoped for better.
Yeah. It's not.
And it's not. This is the thing as well.
I gotta drop out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. It's late. No. I know. It's almost midnight for you.
I have to get up in 4.5 hours, so I gotta.
Nice. Yeah. We'll be discussing this further on your show anyway, Boxy, and I'm going to rant till the cows come home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to have Bad Bit on the show tomorrow, so no better guest than him to discuss a PlayStation show, right? So
exactly.
It's going to be awesome. But sorry, I kind of have to drop out now.
It's okay, brother. It's okay. We'll be wrapping this show up in a second anyway, but have an awesome night, bro. Of course, if anybody isn't already following Boxy, go and follow him. His show is tomorrow, co-hosted with myself and Mr. Bad Bit, of course, as our guest. The World of Gaming, with a brand new intro, I do believe. Is it? Is it a brand new intro tomorrow?
No, we're not doing the brand new intro just yet.
Keep your eyes peeled for that one. But yes, of course. Join us tomorrow as well for the World of Gaming.
Exactly. Okay, thank you guys. You have a great one, and I'll see you soon.
Easy, Boxing Burger.
See you later.
And
there's been a little bit more information on this Bungie game coming out. Apparently, it's a PvP extraction shooter, so it's coming for games like Escape from Tarkov, DMZ on Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem to be a reboot of Marathon. It only shares by name.
Yeah,
so it's like they probably sat in a room and like, oh, what can we call this game? Marathon.
It was just you know what it is, and this is, and I'm gonna say this because there's gonna be a lot of people come out, and obviously because we're Xbox centric as a general, that we don't or won't give honest opinions about things, but we give the same honest critique about Xbox when we do their showcases. You should see our faces on some of them. To be honest, when they've done them in the past, we honestly roast them when they need it. But we have to be absolutely honest here and just say it how it is. It's I expected far better from PlayStation, and I have absolutely no idea as to why they didn't turn up. I don't know why. I said it months ago.
We called it out for Xbox last year in their conference. We said they focus too much on third party.
Yep. But not only that,
And we're doing exactly the same here.
It's a case of, and I've said this months ago, what do they have? And people seem to think that they're all far along and they're ready to go, but we said it even just before the show. I said I'd love to see Corey's game, but I don't think he's anywhere near ready to show it. And the fact that we still haven't seen factions is that game's not hitting this year. That game's miles off.
Yep. Unless factions is reserved for Summer Game Fest.
No, you cannot drop a first-party game at Summer Game Fest that didn't put it in your own showcase. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You've missed an opportunity there.
No, you could have like a splash screen and then tell about more at the summer, so they can then show the game, but at least have a splash screen.
Yeah, it's just I just think they've absolutely missed the boat here. Starting to wonder.
It's a return of arrogance, Tony.
I'm starting to wonder what they've got coming up next year. They've got nothing. They've got literally nothing lined up for next year. Like after Spidey, what we got? It's honestly it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate thing that I'm really surprised at here is we've got nothing, literally nothing lined up for.
It seems like next year will probably be the year of live service for Sony, and that's probably all they're going to have. 1 or 2 live service games. We didn't see anything else here. We didn't see anything Naughty Dog were working on, anything Santa Monica were working on. Same from Guerrilla. Same for, I'm blanking on the name of the studio, made Ghost of Tsushima and Infamous.
We didn't even see Death Stranding.
Yeah, surprisingly, we didn't see Death Stranding, which is a PlayStation console exclusive.
Yep. It's just wild. It's just absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'm just surprised. I am so surprised. As a first showcase, that's what we ended up with. It was just bang average. Bang average. But hey ho. Hey ho. It can only get better, lads. It can only get better. Dear me. But yes, ladies and gents, we'll be wrapping this show up now. So we're going to do our awesome outros for these chaps. Marion, thank you for joining us, sir. I hope you had an awesome night regardless. And
thank you for having me.
Let people know where they can find you.
Well, people can find me on Twitter at MarionTheMad and on Xbox as well. Not on PlayStation because I'm not gonna play on PlayStation
until Spidey 2.
A while now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, until Spider-Man 2 is coming out, I think more webs are coming towards my PlayStation.
Cobwebs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dear me. Awesome stuff, bro. Awesome stuff. And of course, if you're not already following him, you can find him everywhere at MarionTheMad on Twitter. So go and give him a follow. General C, let people know where they can find you, brother, and when you're going to be streaming next.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Twitch and pretty much everywhere else at the General C. The name you see there under my General C name, the @ that's me everywhere. And I'll be streaming again on Friday. I'm going to be playing Little Nightmares.
Oh, nice. What, 1 or 2?
The first one. Never played it.
Have you
Never played the second one either. Nope. Never touched it. So it's my first time going in.
It's such a creepy game. It's such a creepy game. You will shit your pants. It's so good.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, I make my return to Jedi Survivor.
Nice.
On stream. Can't wait to get back into that.
Hallelujah.
And pretty much Hunt Showdown mainly throughout the week when I do stream.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Nice one. Nice one. And last but not least, of course, the Ghost of Sham. No doubt you're going to be returning to work.
Yeah, that's all I ever do. You can find me at work.
Let people know where they can find you, brother, and yes, what you've got planned, what gaming you've got planned.
Gaming, I have absolutely no idea. trying to play something before the showcase. You know when you just set the dashboard and you're like, I don't really know what I fancy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me at Chamblon on Xbox, PSN, and Twitter.
Yep.
Awesome. Some more information has come out on Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. It is coming to Xbox Series X.
Oh, happy days.
That's cool.
Nice.
Nice. So we'll eventually get Metal Gear 1 on Xbox. Hallelujah.
Yep, and it's also on, I guess it's from their website in the splash page. It's got Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then stay tuned for more information, ? So I'm guessing the Volume 2 thing will be a thing, like I mentioned earlier.
I'd howl if they've got the Volume 2 on the Xbox showcase.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That would be funny. Metal Gear Solid 4 remastered for all consoles. I need it. I don't care what console it comes to. Just give me Metal Gear Solid 4.
Shinobi on Twitter is saying Alan Wake 2 is digital only.
That is weird.
Oh. Yeah.
That's very weird. That's an
But it
odd
helps
choice.
keep the cost of the game down to $60.
Okay. Fair enough. But yes, thanks everybody for sticking by us. I know the showcase wasn't probably what people were expected. Certainly wasn't what I expected. I hoped for more. Unfortunately, didn't get it. But I can only
I
hope
will
that
say
it's...
one thing about showcases is it feels like no one knows how to do them anymore.
I'll give them some tips.
It does. It just feels like nobody knows how to do a showcase anymore. Since the pandemic and everything went away, it feels like no one knows how to come back and sort showcases out properly.
You know where it is, though? No, you've got to give Xbox props on that. When Xbox do the showcases, regardless of its content, the actual layout and the pacing of their showcases has been on point. The problem Xbox has is that they focused on the type of the games that we saw last time around and how they announced it, and there was things around the showcase that we have issues with. But the way that it was paced, etc., I couldn't really fault them on that. And especially the developer direct, which was definitely extremely well paced, really well done. But yeah, Sony that felt more like a state of play than it did an actual showcase. 100%. I have to hope at this point Sony has another showcase later in the year that details some of their further out ones.
Don't hold your breath.
I'm not going to hold my breath, but that's the hope for their sake, because at the moment we've got nothing for next year. Nothing.
I think we'll get a few state of plays for their third-party stuff and a big state of play for Spider-Man upon close to its launch, and that'll be it for Sony this year.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in again this evening. For audio listeners, this will be up by the morning or Thursday morning, so you should have it ready to listen to the full predictions pre-show and including all the noise that went on for the actual showcase announcements and our commentary, followed by our what you've just heard now, or our thoughts and impressions on it. But thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Of course, there's so many showcases coming up, and we're covering all of them live. Summer Game Fest, the Xbox Showcase, the Ubisoft Showcase, the Xbox Extended Showcase. So many. We've got prediction shows as well coming up just before all of that. Of course, over on Box and Burgers channel, we've got a huge one with 15 guests. He's doing the post shows as well. So, yeah, lots to look forward to. Lots more game news to come. So, tune in. It's going to be a good laugh. But,
are we back this Sunday for Weekend Edition?
Yeah, we will be. Yeah, we will be. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll probably end up watching this showcase again.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
See if my thoughts change, I guess.
Yeah. But thank you once more, everybody. I hope you have an awesome evening. Of course, like, share, and subscribe if you don't already. And we shall see you all again on Sunday. Have an awesome night. Goodbye.
See you later, chat.
See you later.
ice and flames. Oh, my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. It's on my face, I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving on. Not made from love, a remnant of a selfish motive. Was I needed? Do I need it to go wrong? Polarized, inherent pain, pumping through my veins. Ice and flames, call my name. I freeze, I burn, I blame. I love, I hate the same. If I embrace the side of me, I only fuel the fire. But is it wrong for me to fight against the balance of my power? History in halves, one brain. I will break the chain. Oh no, tokori wa yobu. Moeru rame koru to boku no ai to kirai ni iru. Oh no, tokori wa yobu. Moeru rame koru to boku no ai to kirai ni iru. I love